Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee. Ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary. And he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early go. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Lands a solid kick right there. Oh, nice body shot.
Edge of her seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight.
Early connection with the left from the champ. Oh, nice straight left. Deep now. Some more output, at least in the early going. Able to land to the body there with the left kick.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Doing a great job fighting behind the reach and dictating where the fight takes place. He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Back and forth we go. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Honing in on those counters.
Nice block. Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch. Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Leg kick lands. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Throws the teeth. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Able to land there with the straight left. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands with the bout.
Well, at this point, he is really timing things out well. It looks like he'll try to set up another combination of counter strikes here. He'll try to bait his opponent in and ultimately use that over-aggressiveness against him. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown. All right, setting up for a submission now. Ooh, that looks tight. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Lee's in half guard. Right into side control. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Lee getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not gonna bail you out.
Now into his mouth. Big ground and pound. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position. Right in the mouth.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound stroke. "30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Stand it up. It's work.
Push him off! Push him off!
Nice shot there by the champ. Gotta be careful here.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Back mount now. Round 2 is next.
Okay, listen. Breathe, relax. That was a great round. Everything you're doing with your hands is working. He has no answer for your striking, okay? Let's keep the pressure on.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so a nice job by this young man landing counter strikes in the previous round. We will see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
To be able to stand back and see your opponents attack and counter so effectively is a very, very difficult skill to pick up. This young man has done that, and he has done that to a really high level.
Good shot, good shot.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
It's work, guys.
All right, close guard now. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, feet on the hips here.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fight. Trying to recover full guard there.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, right into mount. This this is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. That was nice.
Lee getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Making all these shots count. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, he's got his back.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, big knees. Back kick there. Both fighters throwing heat now. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range.
Nice strike.
Left hand finds the target. 30 seconds to go in the round. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat for me, bro. Relax. Okay, listen. This is a very close fight. I need you to outwork him. I want you to pick the pace up.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Clipped him with the right hand there. Lee gets touched there. Another hook to the head. You gotta be careful here. Throws that teep. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Now goes to the uppercut.
Now they separate.
Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What he scored. He's got him in the clinch once again.
Nice. Nicely done. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Nice left kick.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Checks the leg kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, big elbow.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Takedown defense holds up. And he continues to work the body here.
Beautiful kick lands.
There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Ooh, diving punch lands.
You see him put himself into the half guard, likes the control, yep. There it is, now he's going to mount. Oh, nice.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbows, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get caught. Massive shot from the top.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
And there you go, again, half guard. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Nice. Oh, right into mount.
20 seconds left.
In the half guard.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to attacking here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Lee's strike attempt there is blocked. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, how technical as that. Nice straight punch.
He's got that single collar tie. He's back in the clinch. How does he proceed from here?
Establishing the jab here. Try to establish that jab. Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Lee's back in full mount. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lee.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Lee going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. In the half guard.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Huge liver kick! That might do it! Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Just misses with the straight right. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious. So he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh! Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Ooh, side kick, well timed there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here.
He's hurt. Defensive savant. He blocked that punch.
Out of range with that kick attempt. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. That knee hurt him.
Straight right, he misses. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now he's going full mount.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, has the guard closed here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired and that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick. Single leg takedown. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Lee. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Lee's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed